church services.
Uh-huh.
What's the difference between a charismatic church service and a regular not that church service?
Regular, okay, not charismatic church service.
Also, why are there no like blah 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 charismatic church? Or are there?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, like the name and then charismatic with it. That's a good question. I mean, I think there probably are. Like, I bet if you just looked up something charismatic church, like it's going to pop up. They would be a non-denominational church.
I feel like I've seen maybe that a couple times.
Yeah, and they would be like a non-denominational church.
But not like all over the place.
Yeah, because there's not like, and that's, again, the difference with the charismatics is like there's like, you know, like if you're with the Assemblies of God or you're the Church of God, like it'll say like Church of God, you know, Pentecostal, you know, Assemblies of God, they're a Pentecostal church, right?
Okay. Where
the charismatic movement, because it went across denominational lines, you didn't really see this, oh, well, this is the quote-unquote charismatic church. You know, like with the name, with that term or that word in the name of the church.
So are there people that would call themselves just charismatics?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I think, like, so for example...
Charismatic Christian?
Yeah, a charismatic Christian.
Okay.
You know, like I would...
And that's it. None of the things.
Yeah, they...
No, I'm not Pentecostal. I'm charismatic, you idiot.
And there are individuals that will make like a big deal about that. Okay. Right? And there are Pentecostals who same thing. Okay. No. We're not charismatic. We're Pentecostals. Yeah. Right?
Okay. All right.
And they make a distinction.
Okay.
Now, within the charismatics and Pentecostals both, you understand that they are also what we would label as evangelicals. Okay. So they believe the same basic doctrine that an evangelical would believe.
Okay.
You know, and by that, particularly that the Bible is inspired, inerrant, infallible, right?
Right.
And so we believe that, like all other evangelicals, but we also believe in this movement of the Holy Spirit in this way. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so like I'm a charismatic. I tend to I would consider myself more like a Wesleyan charismatic. But I don't like, if someone's just going to ask
labels.
Me, I know, and I don't love them either. It just for me, it kind of helps give a framework of what that means for me. But it's just for me, yeah, I'm a charismatic. Like I have no qualms or shame about that.
I guess I'm a Christian.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad place to be.
Yes.
Yeah. And honestly, I'd rather say I'm a Christian than just that I'm a charismatic. But if you're going to ask me, am I a charismatic in sense of do I believe these things that gives the Holy Spirit? Yes.
That should be the name of my church. It should be fine. I guess I'll go to church.
Church.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's not. Yeah, we'll work on your name, but yeah, that's fine.
That's what it's going to be.
We're going to need a lot more training.
F-I-G. Oh, no. Whatever. I don't care to figure it out. Fine, yeah. I guess I'll go to church. Fine. Figigtc.
Right. That's
boom.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll work on the
name.
We'll
do IG squared TC. FIG squared TC.
Okay. That's kind of my cool name actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds like a more modern church name, to be honest with you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, we've got things that are squared. We've got things raised to the third power.
The only thing in the sanctuary is smoke machines and lasers. That's it.
There's lots of it.
Yep. Nothing else. Just an empty room. And one speaker.
Right. This is a rave. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
One speaker.
One big speaker.
Right. It's massive.
Yeah.
Sitting there in the middle of the floor. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. So anyways, I think that, but in the charismatic world, again, you've got a lot of different kind of versions of the charismatics and, who believes what. But, like I have no problem saying I'm a charismatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on a, okay. So every other member of Christianity lives somewhere on the scale between Catholics and charismatics. Right?
But I don't want to make it a scale like that, like where Catholics are over here and charismatics are over here, because you've got Catholics that are charismatics.
Yeah, but Nobody talks about them.
No, but they're like, no, like I had a professor that was a charismatic Catholic. Like, that's what he was.
See, that doesn't make sense.
No, actually, Catholics can be really charismatic.
Okay.
Because they do the whole exorcism stuff.
So what's the other end then? Mormons?
No, they're just not Christian at all.
Okay.
Oh Lord, anyway. Yeah. No, okay. I think what you're going for is
Christian scientists.
No, they're not Christians either. I think what
they're not.
No,
I'm not Scientology, but Christian scientists.
No, they're not either.
They're not Christians.
No, I'll give them nothing. I give them no love. All right. So over here,
okay,
I give nothing. So if you're a scientist, that's a Christian. That's one thing.
Okay.
Anyway,
so scientist has to go first.
If you're like, my job is I'm a scientist, and I'm also a Christian. Anyways, all right. I think what you're looking for is that there's the charismatic kind of, if you want to think about it, like craziness over here. I think that's what you're in your head about the charismatics. And then you've got the traditional, what I would call high church on this side, which you're equating with with Catholics.
Yes.
Okay.
Who just wish the charismatics would calm the fuck down. I mean, right?
No.
Would you guys sit down?
All right.
We're not doing that right now.
Okay. Anyways. All right. So yes. So what you're looking for is high church. What I call high church with all the liturgy, all the sitting, kneeling, all that on this side. And then you've got the charismatic coming in with their flip-flops and their hats and, you know, and they're jumping up and down and all over the place.
You want to go dance outside and wave a flag around?
Right, we got that.
That's worship.
It is. It can be.
Okay.
It can be. And so, but yeah, there's...
Have you guys seen the roof?
It's amazing up there. Closer to God.
Yeah.
All right, so... But I think that's what you're looking for.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. So I think those are the two.
So those are the two ends.
Yeah, but here's what's wild.
Okay.
Here's what's wild. Is in
the charismatics.
In the high church world, okay? So you're Catholics, you're Anglicans, right?
Yes.
And Episcopalians. In that church world, that could really high church, you have a charismatic. There's charismatics in that world.
Right, but they don't get to do it all.
Well,
like the charismatics.
Okay,
did.
like if I'm at a Sunday mass, right? It may not look as quote unquote charismatic, okay?
Right.
Or Saturday mass, whatever it may be. But if I'm in another gathered assembly together, that worship can look charismatic in the way that you're thinking of it, with people raising their hands and dancing and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. It can can be present there.
When?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not always in the high church, like Sunday morning. Like if I'm thinking about like the Anglicans, for example.
Okay.
Like if I'm at a Sunday morning Anglican high church, like okay, it's not going to be there, but they may have a Sunday night service that's more low church that embraces this charismatic part. Because you're right, if you're just abiding by the liturgy, right, or if you're in the Catholic Church and you're doing the order of service that's with Mass. Like there's no space for the jumping up and down for the spontaneous person that stands up that says he has a word from the Lord.
Okay.
Right. Like
so the priest gets there on Monday morning and is like, what the hell happened last night? Right?
No, hopefully.
What were they doing?
Jeez. He would have been there.
And the janitor's just like, it's got to scrub every pew.
But so and then there's obviously church all in the middle there. But there are individuals like myself,
yes,
that I like the jumping up and down, I like the dancing, I like the praising, the shouting, all that. Right? I like that.
I'm used to that.
Okay, you don't necessarily like it, but you're used to it. Yeah, I like it. Okay, like I do, but I also really like the times when like we go more liturgical.
Okay.
And like when we've had like Ash Wednesday services or whatever it may be, that's much more liturgical, going like with the call and response readings and all that kind of stuff. And like, so I find myself enjoying being in both places.